Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 CAT theme tokens under 500 million market cap. We're going to start with SHIRO Neko at number 1, followed by Simon's Cat, MICHI, TOSHI, BDC, MIGGLES, MANEKI, BARSIK, and then we're ending with the CATE coin. And number 10, let's get straight into it. SHIRO. So for SHIRO against, on USD, still too new. So not much data for SHIRO. Simon's Cat. We actually had 2 targets for it, and we are still anticipating these 2 targets to be hit, right? So, as you can see, we have 2 targets over here, 7,003 and 8,005. At what point will we consider these targets to be invalidated? When they take out these lows. So we watch out for this. The moment you take out this low, that's it. We'll consider it to be invalidated. So we're watching for clues very, very closely. Again, yeah, we're hanging around at around the resistance line, right? The kind of move that you want to see is once there's a breakout, right? You want to see it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. So, but as it stands, we are hovering around here. So as long as we are still around this area, that's fine. But the moment we take this out, yeah, we're going to consider the target to be invalidated, both targets to be invalidated for Simon's Cat. It might just, again, morph into something even bigger before the big break. So, yeah, this is where we stand for Simon's Cat. MICHI? Okay, MICHI is also morphing into something else. For MICHI, we actually had a target towards the upside. And we actually did kind of break out. But we broke out and then we broke back down. So that's the thing about a slanted resistance, right? Slanted resistance means that once you break out, you could retest it, but because it's slanted, right, it could go all the way back down, and you can call this still a retest, right? So that's why the best kind of resistance break is the kind that is flat as you break higher, right? The kind that's like this, yeah, it's just not the kind of break that you want to see, because there's a high chance that we could still come back down. So that's what's happening for MICHI at the moment. However, as long as this low still holds, we will consider MICHI's target to be valid at $2.26, right? Even when it broke out, right, it was a very slow crawl up. But at the same time, we're kind of slow crawling down. Although up is slower and down is faster at the moment, I still suspect that MICHI could still continue higher, because for BDC, we are still in a bullish trend. So if anything, we are anticipating a resumption of the bullish trend for BDC, and this will result in a potential break of this high, going into price discovery towards our target here at $2.26. We might even go beyond that, but as it stands, we will have the 226 target for MICHI. Next would be TOSHI. So for TOSHI is basis meme cat 1 year ago. Okay, let's look at it. TOSHI against Rep Ethereum is, again, I feel like it's not really here nor there. A, right, maybe a B coming down for a C. Again, if I were to be, making a move for TOSHI, right, I will probably wait for these classes of cells to be hit. So probably around sub 1,000, right now like 2004, 0.00024666. So we just call it 2004. We're expecting sub 1,000 down into 900. So yeah, this is what we're expecting. But at the same time, you can also cut across a support line and call this a potential head and shoulders break towards the downside. There is that possibility. So you got to be very, 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 very careful when it comes to TOSHI. $1 billion cat, BDC. Here we are for BDC. We are 1 month ago. Still new. We will probably have 30 days of data, but just, yeah, there's no constriction, right? We did falling channel, right? It was a falling channel. We broke out. But now we're coming back down. So, yeah, there is weakness. I suspect that we may go back down to square one for BDC. So be very, very careful about rushing in for BDC. MIGGLES. It seems to me like the dog coins that we did yesterday is actually doing better compared to the cat coins. So for Mr. MIGGLES, we are, yeah, so sometimes you don't get proper, bullish chart patterns. Sometimes it's just a slow crawl down and then suddenly spikes up, right? And you will assume that this is a wave 1. And we are down for a wave 2. So we're anticipating the possibility of a wave 3 heading higher, maybe 40, 50 cents. But the thing about this kind of trade is the targets are just, it's just not really that, not really our cup of tea. Not to say that we can't trade it, but, we want to see big chart patterns, right? And once a break happens, we have clear targets. For this, it's like, it's a higher high. Yes, it's a falling channel. More likely than not, we're going to continue higher. But as it stands, yeah, again, we'll preach caution, right? We're not too sure whether this is the low. This is already a hammer coming on for MIGGLES. So, yeah, we'll be watching out for opportunities for, MIGGLES. Wen. Okay, so Wen, not so sure, but I suspect Wen was an airdrop though. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But for Wen, we are here. Anything for us to work with? No. Any high quality tradable chart pattern? No. If anything, this looks bearish to me though. Right. Slow crawl up and palm, we're down. And you could pull up a support line. Right. At the same time, yeah, this could also be a very big descending triangle. And Wen could be dropping even lower. But as it stands, yeah, we don't have any strong opinion for Wen MANEKI. Okay, MANEKI is the coin. MANEKI is the coin that we had targets for it. But it's just, again, morphed into something else. But as it stands, the target is still valid. Why would I say that? Because I suspect this whole thing is morphing into an inverse head and shoulders, right? So previously, we were here, right? This was what was happening for MANEKI. This was what we saw for MANEKI. MANEKI was here. You could remember it, right? We were doing something like this. We were like, hey, that's great, ABCD, breakout. Yeah, no. We drop lower, clear all these clusters of cells. Real shenanigans. And after that, we were just hovering around here and there, and suddenly, bam, we're out. So I'm like, So it feels to me like MANEKI's target is coming back on because the whales have showed intent towards breaking the all-time high by going back all the way close to the highs over here, you see. It rose from the very bottoms, yeah, about 400%. So there is intent to go higher. The whales are, they have intention of pushing it higher. So our assumption is that MANEKI is completing a potential inverse head and shoulders. And the target still stands here at 7 cents. But we're gonna have to adjust the date to, what's the date today? 13th of December. Okay, we have to go down to 3 days. Of 13, yes sir. This is where we expect it to go to. How much lower could it go to? My expectation is sub 6,000. Right now it's 7,008. So probably around 6,000, yes. Yeah, sub 6,000. Again, very noisy area over here. So about halfway will be about 6,000, I would say. Maybe sub 5,009, but 6,000 would be where I would consider making entries. 6,000. So we're very close to the 6,000 number for MANEKI. So if we start reversing back up, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a very big inverse head and shoulders. Bullish reversal chart pattern. Bullish breakout. We may even go past the 7 cents. But of course, 7 cents is where we get out. Most of it out probably by 7 cents would be like 90%, I would say 80-90%. So yeah, I mean, we're open to more, but we'll take things one step at a time. So that's MANEKI for you. BARSIK, Hasbulah's CATE. So BARSIK just got into the scene not too long ago. And again, there's just not much information for BARSIK. Kind of dropping. I mean, if I had to guess, right, we're probably going to drop to sub 1 cent. Right now we're at 2 cents, right? So a little bit lower. Again, if you drop down to the smaller time frames, you'll be able to spot noisy areas, right? Again, very noisy area over here. So this could already be it for Hasbulah's CATE, right? Hasbulah's CATE could just start zooming up from here. There's also another big noisy area over here, right? So yeah, again, it's not much information. If anything, we'll wait for Hasbulah's CATE to do something like this. If it does retrace, great. We'll consider making entries. We'll be hoping for this and then pump. January, it goes ballistics. So as it stands, yeah, we'll have to wait for the opportunity for BARSIK. CATE coin! So CATE coin has been around for years, I think. 3 years. And CATE coin, let's go to the daily. CATE coin is bro. One thing about DEX tools is that it loads not as fast, right? Pretty slow. But yeah, so CATE coin is it keeps forming lower lows, right? Lower lows, lower lows, lower low. Are we gonna get another lower low? No, I don't know. Not too sure. So at what point will we consider the trend to be switching bullish? We have to take out this high. Best move that we could do for CATE coin is take out the highs, have a retrace. This is where you get in, right? As we take a trade towards the upside. But as it stands, yeah, CATE coin is just quite lackluster. If anything, of all the coins that we've seen today, I would say that MANEKI and CATE, yeah, is the one that has potential. But I would, say MANEKI is the only one with true potential. Even MICHI as well. Yes, sorry, MANEKI and MICHI, these two. Right, CATE is like it has the whole, but MICHI and MANEKI, yes, these two. So watch out for it. All right, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 10 CATE coins TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!